Again, I welcome you all to this session. So today we will discuss the third chapter, and the name of the third chapter is The Union of Heaven and Human Beings. So it is slightly a bigger chapter. We'll see how much we can cover, but this requires lot of prior understanding of many of the TCM principles for you to grasp this chapter. So we will try to go through some of the prerequisites to understand this chapter. So first, we will understand the concept of attack of pathogens. Okay, I'll take some example and then we will work it out. So you have a bowl, and in that bowl you have some kind of soup. Okay. So this is a bowl with soup. Now you take a spoon and take out some soup out of the bowl. So you will take a spoon and you will dip and take out some soup from the bowl. Now this is a spoon with soup. Spoon with soup. So is there any difference between the soup which is in the spoon and which is in the bowl? Is there any difference?
Quantity
No,
difference?
No, apart from quantity, any other difference?
No, sir.
So there is no difference because the soup has been taken from the bowl. So the soup which is in the bowl and soup which is in the spoon is same. Effectively the same. What is the taste? Taste is same. The color is same. The texture is same. The ingredients is same. Only thing is quantity is different. It is of a lower quantity. What is there in bowl is of a bigger quantity. Rest everything is same. And the same is the situation between the nature so this is nature. So you have water, you have trees. So you have moon. So this is the entire nature. This is the nature. This is the nature. And we have been scooped out from the nature. Did we come from any other planet or other universe or solar system? We came from this only. We ate, we drank, no, we took the sunshine. What is available in this nature only? And we scooped out ourselves. Right. So this is the body. So everything which applies to the every law, all the laws, which apply to the nature, all the principles which apply to the nature also applies to the body. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
All the laws, principles which apply to the nature also applies to the body. Okay. Now in this soup, if you pour back the soup into the bowl, what will happen? It will get merged. The soup which you had taken in the spoon will go back and get mixed with the soup which is there in the bowl. Similarly, after the death, what happens? The body will go and merge back in the 5 elements. So with the 5 elements, you create the body, and then once again it will go back the 5 elements. Okay. Up to this part, it is clear to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
the nature, like I am in the nature. I am not outside the nature. I am in the nature. So, all the things which are happening around the nature, all the things which are happening around the nature are influencing me. Okay. So let's say I'll draw the human being once again. So body, and there is nature all around. When I say nature, it is 5 elements. Okay. And there is a continuous exchange of energy between the body and the nature. Something from the body is going out. So I'm inhaling, right? Oxygen is going in and I'm exhaling. Where am I exhaling to?
To the nature.
And where am I inhaling from? The nature.
The
Nature.
Right? So from nature, it is going in and carbon dioxide is coming back to the nature. I intake the food. And where did the food come from? It came
nature.
from nature. And when I excrete it, the stools, etc., where does it go back?
Goes
It goes
back
to
Nature.
It goes back to the nature. So from nature, it came in one form, like oxygen came, carbon dioxide went. Food came in, stool went out. And water came in, the urine went out,
Yes.
or the sweat went out. Right? So similarly, this is something which is, we all can easily perceive what went in and what went out. But beyond that, there is so many other things which are coming in and going out. So that, say, for example, there is a pore. I'm writing a pore in a big way. So these are pores of skin. Okay. And below the skin, what happens? The meridian is below the skin. The meridian is flowing. And through those pores, or you can consider it to be acupoint also. Pores are boards of skin or
Acupoints.
acupoints. So what happens through this acupoint? The chi, 5 elemental chi. Okay. So they come in. The chi comes in and the chi goes out. What is chi? Chi is a combined form of 5 elements, the energy. So we have, say, wood, and its energy is wind. We have fire, whose energy is heat. So, and we have metal, whose energy is dryness. We have earth, whose energy is humidity.
Humidity.
And we have water, whose energy is coldness. So what is chi? Chi is
All these together.
summation of all of this, the
Yes.
energy.
Yes.
So the wind, see, wood is visible. Is wind visible?
No. No.
Water is visible. Is coldness visible?
No.
But it can be felt, no, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Fe-
My
felt.
question is it visible?
No.
No, sir.
Right. So similarly, the fire is there. The heat, fire you can see. The heat you can't see. Right.
Yeah.
So similarly, the energies. So all of this is visible.
Energy.
And this is invisible. The energies are invisible. So chi is combination of wind plus heat plus dryness plus humidity plus coldness. Okay. So when these two, just these two are there, we call it as yang qi. And when these three are there, we call it as yin qi. Okay. So therefore, qi, we can say qi is equal to yang qi plus yin qi. Or in a simplified way, we can say,
My question is uh, the visible part is element and invisible is
yes,
energy,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
It is visible is element and invisible is energy.
And combination of element and energy is chi.
No,
Okay.
it is the combination of the energies of different elements is chi. See, wood,
Got
there is fire. You cannot separate the element and energy. It is always together. But if you can combine the different, just the energies, so it will create the form of chi. So I'm trying to give a very simplistic understanding of the cheese so that no, we can take up the, and this is quite a complex topic, understanding the chi. So we can say this is a very, very simple, like what say, kindergarten level or first standard, second standard level of understanding chi. Okay. So we can say chi is equal to yang plus yin. Okay. Now the chi is going and chi is coming continuously. There is an exchange from exterior to the interior of the body, from the nature into the body and from body to the nature. Okay. And so I can write Qi is equal to, I'll draw this once again.
Why wind and heat
Hmm.
we called yang qi and
Hmm.
dryness, humidity and coldness. Why we are divide these energies
So it is
like
a
yang?
it is a combination of see, when we discuss more yang and yin, we will get into this because it creates activity. Like this yin creates structure. If you have to build a house, you need earth, brick, and you need metal. And to mix the cement, you need water. So it creates structure. That is why we call yin. And yang creates activity, function.
So also, yang is a expansion.
Yeah, it has so many different, as I
And
told, it is only we are discussing.
yin is contraction. Yin is contraction.
Mm-hmm.
And yang is a expansion. So
Yeah,
it
it
is
is
hetero
one
and
way of, yeah, completely.
wind and heat is expansion, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was
Quality wise, dryness is yang, sir. Fire creates dryness, but
no?
water
See,
air
probably
water
in some of my old classes, I would have put dryness under yang,
yes, sir.
but it was a mistake. So it is actually yin. Okay.
Maybe
Very
dry.
initial stages there you told, then after that you have changed it itself.
Yeah, I've changed, but initially those who have listened and when I changed, if they have not listened, then for them. So yang is more expansion. We can see it in that way also. It is expansion, and yin is compressed contraction. Okay. So you leave the air, what will it do? It will get compressed or it will just go expand. It will expand. And similarly, heat, if you keep, you will feel the warmth. The heat is expanding, right? So if you have to get the metal, earth or water, you have to compress it. So water, you have to compress the air. Then like the moisture, when you compress it, it becomes water. Okay. So it is Qi is coming in from here. It is Qi. But this Qi is, if I represent them in 5 elements, so wind, heat, dryness, humidity, and coldness. If this is on a high side in the nature, if it is high or higher than usual, and if this enters, okay, I will remove this thing. I'll write here. These are pores. Skin / acupoint. So, for example, if there is more wind in the nature and it enters the body, the wind is there and it enters the body. So it starts from the outer. It enters the outer surface, and if you allow it for a long time, slowly it will enter the deeper part of the body. And this excess wind which entered the body is called as wind attack or wind pathogen. So it is called as wind attack or wind pathogen. Or wind evil. Right? Similarly, if there is excess heat outside, and if I expose myself to that heat, the heat will enter the body through the pores. And then it is called as heat attack, heat pathogen, or heat evil. So similarly, the dryness can enter, humidity can enter, and coldness can enter the body. And this excess 5 elements which enters the body is called as attack, pathogen, or evil. Okay. This excess wind, excess heat, or excess dryness, excess humidity, or excess coldness which enters the body is called as pathogen or evil. Okay. In the olden days, there was no concept of virus or bacteria, fungus, virus, bacteria, fungus, etc. There was no such concept. So now we say viral attack. But what they would say? They would say wind attack or wind pathogen or heat pathogen as attacked. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Acha.
Sir, we people are always under the air of fan, है ना? And it causes if we are continuously in the exposure of the fan or cooler or AC, will it cause as the time passes affects our body to create excess wind and excess cold like that?
Yes. Say somebody is continuously under fan. Okay. It is an interplay of things, right? So, say now the wind is coming. If the body is, let's say, dry, especially women, no, if they take head bath and it is cold outside, the weather is cold outside. So what is the easy method they will use to dry the hair?
Fan. Using fan.
They will keep the
Fan.
hair open and sit or stand under fan.
Fan.
So now is the tricky thing. When the head is dry and the hair is itching, when the hair is itching, it is manageable. And especially if the body's immune system or strength to resist the external, I would say, simplistic way, I will say immune, I will explain it later. is strong. So what it will do from internally, it will be repelling the invasion. Okay, so you would have seen, say in some shops, you would have seen, okay, when you go into the shop, in the door, so they would have installed a air screen, right? There it will be a blower and it will be blowing air continuously. Have you seen any of the such shops?
Yes, yes.
Air curtains.
Air curtain. So it is called air curtain. Okay. So it will be blowing the air down. So what happens? The external dust or
Will not
heat
enter.
will not enter the shop inside. So there will be, the shop will be no clean. And if they are using any AC, the wind will, the coolness will not go out. Right? So there is a air curtain. Similarly, our body has an air curtain. And that air curtain, we call it as, in TCM language, we call it as defensive chi. So this is the air curtain. So this air curtain is called as defensive chi. So defensive chi. So if something has to enter the body, so it has to cross this defensive chi and enter. So this is a invisible energy boundaries. It is not on the skin, it is slightly around the skin. It is, if this is skin, it will not be just on the skin, it will be extending outside the skin also. Okay, now if something has to enter, it has to cross this barrier and enter. So for somebody whose defensive chi is strong, and if they sit under fan, nothing will be happening. So they will feel okay. But if somebody is weak, if somebody is defensive chi is weak, and their hair is dry, and they sit, nothing happens. But for the person whose defensive chi is weak, and the hair is wet, and they sit under fan, what happens? Then the air attack happens. That is called wind. Wind is attacking, plus the head is cold. Wind cold attack. So in extreme cases, what can it happen? It can cause paralysis.
So it will be combination of wind, cold, and humidity, right? Because the hair is wet.
Yeah, so I am considering it to be coldness from water.
Okay, sir.
So
The facial palsy is one of the example of this wind cold attack, no?
yes.
Facial palsy.
Yes, paralysis or Bell's palsy. Or facial, like paralysis on face. One side of the face will be affected. Or it is called. Okay. So say the weather is outside is cold and windy, and somebody is driving a two-wheeler without helmet. what is happening? The wind is blowing and entering. So they have a higher chance of getting a cold attack or a wind attack. Okay. And say in summer, somebody is sitting in an AC, like inside AC room. Okay. And outside there is lot of sun. Okay. I will write AC room. And outside it is scorching sun. Say it is 50 degrees centigrade. And inside probably it is some 20 degrees centigrade. And a person is sitting there, like in say desert areas, etc., like Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, those kind of places. It is very common. Like inside it is cold and they step out. What happens? Suddenly the sunstroke,
Yeah. Right.
called as sunstroke. Right? Suddenly excess heat enters through the pores of the body or through acupoints. And the same can happen in the other way. So it is inside is very hot, like they have heaters, and outside is very cold, -5 degree, -10 degree. So they enter outside, the cold can attack them. So this is basically the concept of pathogenic attack of in TCM. Okay. So now how this defensive Qi happens, etc., we will try to learn a little bit. See, everything gets created from what we eat.
Sir, from
Mhm.
hot to cold and cold to hot changes. You say now that if there is a 20 degrees Celsius temperature atmosphere inside and outside is the 50. When we go from cold to hot, how to that time what precaution we should take to avoid this
It is,
heat
first of
attack?
all, if your defensive Qi is strong, you will not get affected so easily because there is a resistance. Like something cannot just enter like that. Okay. So that is the fundamental change. But some exterior change, if you have to do, so you don't transition immediately. So you take like you just step out, stand in a shade, so that your body adopts slightly. So it is not a shock to the body. So come out, stand in a shade, and then get into the sun. Okay, this is one way. So there is a gradual transition and the body doesn't feel the shock. And if it is the other way, so inside it is warm, outside it is cold, once again do the same thing. So see, wear something, clothing where say if it is inside is hot.
So that's why in Saudi, in Arab countries, they wear black
No,
burqas.
they wear headgears, etc., so that they don't allow the heat to be hitting their head,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
So inside, say it is 25 degree centigrade, and outside is, let's say it is -10 degrees centigrade. So when you are inside, you will be wearing normal clothing. So, but when you are going out, so you have to put layers so that the wind doesn't enter the body so easily. The layered clothing will help you. Okay, and the most sensitive part is this. So try to cover with your some headgear and mufflers on this thing. So this is the form of protection. Okay, and even in villages, etc., they may not be wearing the helmet, but if you observe, they'll be wearing some kind of a towel on the head and then riding the bike. So this is kind of an ancient thing which they have to prevent so that the head is not attacked by the wind. So is it clear, this part?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This situation from cold to heat, this is called as wind heat attack. Because cold is not attacking, the heat is the one which is attacking. So this situation where inside is warm, outside is cold, we call this as wind cold attack. Because cold is entering the body. Attack happens when there is excess.
So can I ask one question? Very
Yes,
basic
go
question.
ahead.
Why liver and gallbladder is considered wind energy and lungs and large intestine dryness? Why not wind? Because
Okay. So I'll have to explain few things. Okay. Why liver gallbladder is associated with wood / wind, and why lungs / large intestine is associated with / dryness. So we'll first take up this lungs and largest intestine. So the lungs, what is the work of lungs? So it takes inhalation and it does the exhalation. So inhale and exhale. So when the lungs is exhaling, what is it doing? Is only carbon dioxide going or something else is also going?
Else is also good. Water vapor also.
paper
See,
also.
if you take your glass and does, so what is happening? The
Water
water
vapor.
vapors are coming. So water vapors are also going out. Going out. So what does this mean? It is drying the
Drying.
body.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Lungs is drying the body. It is maintaining the balance of water in the body. Right?
Right.
Kidney does it, and along with that, lungs also does it. So, because it is working on creating the dryness in the body, it is associated with dryness energy. Okay. And say large intestine. So what is the work of large intestine?
The excretion of.
So there is stools. So one of the main work of large intestine is to reabsorb the water. So it will extract the water out from the stool, and it will make the stool dry.
Drier. Yeah.
Makes the stool drier. Makes the stool drier. So since it is drying up the stool, it is associated with dryness.
Yes.
Okay. Among all the 5 elements, which is the element which is the driest? The water has water, earth will also have water, wood you squeeze, you will have water. But you take You take
Yeah.
metal.
Metal.
You take metal. How much ever you squeeze the metal, will water come out of it?
No.
No.
So it is very, very dry in nature. So that is why metal is associated with dryness, and lungs and large intestine create dryness in the body. So they are associated with metal. Is this part clear to everyone?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Good.
Okay. And when it comes to liver, liver is associated with wood, and wood is associated with wind. Say there is let's take an example of a tree. Okay, so there are leaves. Okay. Now the earth is there. Is the earth moving by itself? If we exclude its rotational movement, like spinning on its own axis, if we take away that, if there is a heap of earth, it will stay there. It won't move by itself. Right? Will it move? No.
No.
So the same is with the metal. It won't move. You keep a metal, it will just sit there. Water, unless there is a gradient, it won't move. Will it move?
No.
It won't move. And imagine there is a flame, fire. So what is happening in the fire?
It moves.
So the fire is flickering. So it will move. So there is movement.
Yeah.
But if there is no air moving around, how will be the flame?
Flame will be still.
It will be still. If there is no air, it will be still. Now here in the leaf, I'll just draw the leaf. So let us take leaf. See, irrespective of external movement, what is happening? The tree is breathing. So it is taking in the carbon dioxide.
Yes.
CO2, and it is giving out
Oxygen.
It is creating the movement without an external movement involved. So it creates the movement. Creates the movement. And all the other elements are dependent on the external movement or external force. Is it becoming clear?
Very much, sir. Thank you.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
is creating the movement. So that is why wind is associated with movement. Wind is movement. It is the initiator of the movement. And which organ manages the movement? So liver manages the muscles, tendons, and ligaments. So can I move the hand without the help of the ligaments and tendons and muscles?
No, sir.
No, right? So any kind of external movement, I'm not talking about the internal movement. For all the external movement, I require the ligaments and tendons, and it is managed by liver. What about the internal movement?
The internal also muscles are used, no?
Yeah, internal like peristaltic movement, muscle. There is no tendon and ligament, but muscle is there, and that is creating the movement, and that movement is managed by the liver. So that is why wind and wood is associated with liver, gallbladder, and metal and dryness is associated with lungs and the large intestine. Clear?
Yes.
Very much so. Awesome.
I feel jealous.
Why, sir?
Because you didn't have a teacher like you.
No, because when I was studying, nobody was teaching me like this.
We are lucky.
So,
So
but our heart is always moving. That's so heart can have a wind. This thing, right? Or
which
Yeah,
is,
heart is
which is the mother of heart?
mother of heart.
liver. Yeah, liver.
So heart is also it's a muscular organ.
That is also made of muscles.
So liver is sending what to the heart? Liver is sending the wind to the
Movement.
heart.
Wind to
And,
the
and
energy.
using that wind,
Okay.
the heart is
Creating
beating.
movement.
So heart is taking the wind and generating what?
Movement.
See, I have,
Fire.
see, I have,
Movement.
I will, this is movement.
Heat.
I am using the movement to create what?
Heat.
Heat. So heart will use the movement to create the heat. And it will transfer the heat to
Earth.
spleen. So it will use that heat to run the digestive system.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yes.
it will use that heat to run the
Digestive system.
So it is called as Jataragni. And that Agni is coming from the heart. And it will use the wind, heart will use the wind and generate heat. And it will send the digestive juices to lungs. So it will send humidity to the lungs. And lungs will send
Kidney.
So it will send dryness
Kidney.
to the kidney, and kidney will send coldness to liver. Making sense?
So
Yes,
is
sir.
it the heart like wind and spleen like heat, lungs like humidity, kidney likes dryness, liver
Yes.
likes cold, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
that is its input. So at every stage, it converts one energy into another. So in Ayurveda, we have this, right? Rasa, Ras, and that gets converted into Rakt, and that gets converted into
Mass.
Rasa, Rakt,
Mass.
Mams.
Made.
That will get converted into
Asti Majja.
Made. Asti Majja.
then Asti, Majja. And that to Shukra.
Shukra and Ojas.
And then to Ojas. Right? This is food. Food will get created to Ras is your digestive nutrient, juices digested.
So that is why like first the wind Organ clock also starts with wind
Yes. So
because that
uh-huh.
triggers movement.
Yes, muscles. Medha is fat or adipose tissue. Asti is bone. Asti majja is bone marrow. Shukra is your reproductive energy. And Ojas is your aura. Okay, so there is a continuous transition from one to another. So Ayurveda sees it in one way and TCM sees it in another way. Now I wanted to show the process. See, mind you, I have not even started chapter 3. You can see this, right? So the food and drink, first it comes to spleen and stomach. Then it is a continuous refinement, right? It is a continuous refinement process where things are refined. First, the purest is extracted. So the purest essence of the food is sent to lungs. Okay, and that is the first grade. It goes to lungs, and the remaining goes to small intestine. So small intestine, once again, it does its work and extracts pure and impure. In that second grade of pure will be sent to urinary bladder. And from there, the third grade of pure will be used by large intestine and it will reabsorb the water. And the impure will come out as feces, right? Stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and as stool. So what goes to lungs, the purest? To that, air is added, oxygen is added, and then it creates something called as defensive chi. We call this as food chi or nutrient chi. Food chi comes out as nutrition chi and then adds air chi and creates defensive chi. And this defensive chi, lungs circulates throughout just below the skin. Skin is associated with lungs, right? So it has to supply the energy. So just below the skin, it will distribute that purest form of energy, which we call it as defensive chi. And that defensive chi works as air curtain. That is one work. And it will send the energy to kidney. Purest it will send to skin and muscles as defensive chi, and then remaining it sends to kidney. And kidney has its own heat, which we call kidney yang. It will heat up, it will use that energy, and then it will, whatever is excess, it will send it back once again to lungs in the form of steam to lungs. So that is why when you do ultrasound, if you pay attention, they would have written the kidney is moving with the breathing. No other organ they will mention. Heart is moving as per breathing or liver is moving as per breathing. Have you ever seen? But they would have written the kidney is moving with respect to the breathing. So ancient TCM masters, there is a connection between lungs and kidney. So what comes to from large intestine, whatever is the pure, it goes to urinary bladder. And what came from lungs to kidney, from there, whatever is the impure, it will come to urinary bladder. And once again, it is refined. The least pure, that is the worst impure, comes out as urine. And within that, the better part will be sent to skin once again as sweat. Okay. So this is the process of how things are moving within the body. So this I am trying to share to understand the defensive chi. So where is the defensive chi getting created?
Lungs.
Lungs.
Has everyone made a note of the picture diagram? So we take food chi and it goes into the stomach, spleen, and out of that comes nutrition chi.
Food chi will start after food chi is prepared after stomach, spleen, or before only.
Whatever we eat, this is the way that. So what comes out of stomach and spleen is nutrition.
Yes. So
Okay.
food chi.
Food
Okay.
chi, and then it goes to lungs. In lungs, what happens? Air chi is added, right? And it creates defensive chi. And it sends to skin and muscle. And one defensive chi goes to skin and muscle, and another part goes to kidney. And kidney has essence. Kidney has essence is in the form of
Prenatal.
liquid, gas, solid.
Liquid.
Essence is in the form of liquid. Now, what is easier to transport throughout the body, liquid or energy?
Energy.
Energy. So now it is like this. So you have a lead acid battery. So you have acid. And you have cathode and anode. So lead acid battery. So one is negative and one is positive. So what is it creating? It is creating
Energy.
So there is electricity getting created.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So acid is liquid in nature and it is visible. Electricity, is it visible?
No.
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 So an invisible energy is getting created out of something which is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, the essence. So this is essence. It is in the form of liquid.
Liquid.
When this gets converted into an invisible energy, it is called as true chi. And this is your genetic blueprint. What is essence? In another word, it is genetic blueprint. So this genetic blueprint is added or converted into energy form and distributed throughout the body. So from kidney, this true chi will come and go to liver. Okay. And from liver, blood is getting created. So liver stores the blood. So this true chi which is going to the liver from kidney, it is your personalized data. Based on this, it will create the blood, right? Even though two people's blood look same, even if I take out the, say, categories like O positive, O negative, if I take two O positives or O negative, these two type of bloods are not same from two different people. There is enormous amount of difference. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Confident?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Where is
Yes,
that?
sir.
Where is the difference? Like any two people's blood with the
Yes.
same category, say A positive and another A positive. Will it be completely same? Fully same?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Any two people, so it will not be same.
No, sir. Not same.
And where is that uniqueness coming from?
Genetic information, sir.
So that
The genes.
uniqueness is coming from this
True.
Ruchi.
True.
Uniqueness or is coming from this true chi, and so the blood is unique. Yes, no? So now
Yes,
this
sir.
blood comes to heart. And the heart circulates it. And this blood comes to stomach and spleen for processing. Making sense?
Yes.
Sir, what the stomach and spleen will do this blood? What processing will happen there?
Stomach and spleen requires blood to do its function, right?
Sir, spleen also purifies the blood, no?
No. Kidney purifies the blood.
Spleen makes blood.
Spleen actually RBC and it stores, no, sir. Actually, dead RBC and it
After
separates.
120 days, it will go to spleen.
That is, storage of dead RBC. Okay. But it is not, it would not be considered as filtering the blood. So
Okay.
it will store the blood in a different form. Say, liver stores the blood in the, can I say this, liquid form?
But liver store it's not completely liquid the way it flows in the body, no, sir. Even the thickened blood only liver
It is
stores, right?
so the blood which is stored in the liver, is it solid, liquid, gas?
Liquid.
Liquid.
Yes. So
Liquid.
that is why I'm writing liquid form. Okay. So now what is, say, blood is equal to RBC WBC,
Platelets
platelets,
and plasma.
and plasma.
Plasma.
All of them put together is blood.
Yes.
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 So spleen, liver stores all of this.
Yeah.
But spleen stores what?
Spleen
Only
stores
RBC.
liquid. No, liquid part also. RBC.
So does it
liquid.
also store platelets, WBC, and plasma?
No, sir. It only processes RBC there.
So it is not a full form of blood. It is only RBC. Okay. So this is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, heart circulates throughout the body. That thing, could you please repeat, sir? Throughout the body or only
Heart
to...
sends through all parts. See, heart sends to all organs. I'll write it in a different color. Heart sends to all the organs.
Throughout the body.
But the next stage, it is a circle, right?
Yeah.
So that blood which comes to, so heart circulates to itself also. So, but I have to start the circle. So where it started from food, I have to go back to that place. So as per 5 elemental cycle, I am drawing this. Okay.
Sir, you mean as per TCM,
Yes.
we are not supposed to donate blood and or transfusion, is it not, sir? Because of the uniqueness of individual blood.
See, body is a fantastic piece of machine. So you create unique, right? For you, it is unique. But when it goes to another person's body, it has the ability to convert that and make its unique. As long as some parameters match. Like type, blood type, example, blood type. Okay. So you can't say that only if I eat rice, I will take carbohydrate. No, body, if you eat wheat also, it will take carbohydrate from it. So if you eat pulses also, it will take carbohydrate out of it. No, body is a fantastic piece of machine. So it is unique as long as it is inside your body. But as soon as it goes into somebody else's body, it will body will convert to that person's unique. Okay.
Plasma, what is the role of plasma then?
So there is tank of water. So there is water in a tank. So inside that, there is a so there is a red fish and there is a white fish. Imagine this to be white. White fish. And what is the color of plasma?
Light yellowish.
No color, sir.
No, no color.
Yellowish. Light yellowish.
Transparent.
Okay.
transparent?
Creamy
Yeah.
fish.
Somewhat like creamy.
Creamy fish. Okay. So
The red fish does the work of RBC. So it is RBC. And white fish is WBC.
WBC.
And creamy fish is platelet. And water is?
Plasma.
Water is?
Plasma.
Water is plasma.
That's the base.
So where does the red fish gets its nutrition?
From plasma.
From plasma. And where does it give its waste?
Plasma.
To the plasma. Similarly, white fish. So where does it take the nutrition from?
Plasma.
Where does its waste go?
Plasma.
Similarly, platelets, plasma, waste. So then what does plasma have? It has the nutrition and waste. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is heart blood, liver blood, spleen blood, and heart blood is mentioned in TCM? What is heart blood, sir, then?
See, I did not even touch the book, chapter 3.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Liver blood. Is the blood stored in?
Liver.
Stored in?
Liver.
In liver. Heart blood.
Stored in heart.
Blood circulating in?
Blood and heart.
Coronary arteries. Its own, like say there is blood comes out of aorta. And where does it go first? It first goes to heart itself.
Heart.
Right?
Coronary heart.
So it is coronary arteries like this. A small thing first comes and flows in the heart itself. Left and right coronary artery. So the blood in this, see, it is as per me. Heart blood is the blood circulating in coronary artery, because in book it is not given, and I was not able to find answers as a student. Because I had the same question. And spleen blood is RBCs stored in spleen. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
See, we cannot correlate everything which is given in TCM to anatomy physiology, because in TCM it also talks about energies, right? Say it says essence. Now you go and try to find essence inside the body, you cut open, you will not find it, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
it is more at an energy level. Okay. So I want all of you to take notes, think, read the notes, and based upon come up with good questions. Questions you should feel that Huangdi would be proud to hear that question from you. Of that caliber. Good, great questions. Okay.
Beautiful opportunity to create a career here, because now in India and abroad, the awareness about acupressure is spreading like anything. All of you can make a very good career. And on behalf of every one of you, I really thank Krishnamurti. See, it is, what a beautiful scientific, logical analysis we get. Although honestly, the raw material for all this is spirituality. Ultimately, after completing 81 classes, you will come to know what is spirituality based on that energy and consciousness. So thank you, Krishnamurti sir. We will catch up